November 19th. Hope you're doing well. We have a very strong market open today. There was a few significant events, news events, and it's always a good idea to check those news events about 30 minutes before. See, hey, ask Google or AI, what are the significant news events happening today? It takes about 5 to 10 minutes. It will keep you up to date with all of that. And then all of these horizontal lines here that you see are previous levels. So the white ones are pre-market levels, and then the blues are the pre-market low and yesterday's low, and then the red pre-market high, yesterday's high. So we open up in a this was a rare event, and then the strategy came into effect right here at the open at roughly 10 market time, and I missed it. I did miss it. Unfortunate. You missed some of them. I was distracted, and that always sucks. But the power volume bar is right here. We have a volume bar which is greater than the previous 3 volume bars. We're on the right side of the 2-minute MACD histogram, and we buy right here, right when the candle closes. And then we're targeting a 1-to-1 ratio normally. You can target a 2-to-1 and take partial profits at the halfway mark. And there's a bunch of ways to do it. So the 1-to-1 would be technically right here. This is a little bit below. This would be our stop loss. So our 1-to-1 would be that much higher in this direction, which we hit. It was a win. The strategy only came into effect 2 times today. So this was one of them. Why does it come into effect? Because the 5-minute is aligned and increasing. The 30-minute is aligned and strong. And the 2-hour, it's a 15. The 2-hour is aligned. So we have an alignment. That's what we look for. The alignment plus a power volume bar. When that power volume bar occurs during an alignment, that's when we enter the trade. And another one didn't occur until much later in the day. Look all the way down here. This was the next time that it occurred. Look at the 5-minute. On a 5-minute, we are coming down. We're hitting that critical middle point, which is where a lot of volatility will be exposed on the 5-minute. And then on the 30-minute, we've crossed to the downside. We're going down. We've got some strength. 2-hour still going up, obviously, but that's not a big deal. The 2-hour is not a big deal. It's more of it's kind of, you could call it extra. It does help with some context. We're going down. This is going down. We're on the right side of the V here, tapering, a little bit of tapering. It doesn't break this level though, so we're just tapering. And then what happens? This one starts building, and then the very next candle, the very next bar, is a power volume bar, which is 1 greater than the previous 3. We target a 1-to-1. We would enter right here as the candle closes. This would be our get out stop loss because it's a little bit above the candle. You want to leave a little room, and then the 1-to-1 would be all the way down here, which, yes, that would be a win. Sometimes you can take less. I normally do take less. I don't wait for the full 1-to-1, but I measure how often the 1-to-1 hits. But I take a little bit less normally. So that's another win for the day. So that's 2 occurrences today, 2 wins. This one we managed to capture this one. We didn't capture the first one because we were distracted, and that happens. And then I did take this trade as well right here. So we're coming up. I left the note improper and weak, and here's what I mean. We're coming down, and then we get a pop up right here with a power volume bar, starting the next potential V. It didn't happen that way, but I took the trade because the 5-minute was up here. It was holding strong at a high strength, and the 30-minute was crossing over. So we have a cross over the top side. We have a top side strength. We have a power volume. So you see where my mind was. So I took this trade. And I got lucky because I took a little bit of profit. I did get out around here. I got lucky. Because that was never going to come back. until the aftermarket, obviously. But anyway, that's the conclusion for today, November 19th. I hope you're doing well. I will see you in the next one.